welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Chupacabra's lair. I'm your host, Larry, the Chupacabra man. This appears to be a sleeping person, and we're here in town looking for some friends who will hopefully take care of us and keep us from dying. So here's Andrea Reiner. I'm Dr. Andrea Reiner. We've been conducting our own research in Eastside Safe and have collected extensive information about the virus. Oh, hi, do you have a minute? The woman returns from her daughter's bedside to face the newcomer addressing her. Oh, yes, hello there. Hi, I'm Michael Hodges. I'm a friend of your husband's. He entrusted me to give you this bottle of serum. My husband? You met Christopher? Why, yes, I did. He told me to look for you and give you this, vial. I'll just leave it here. I've been carrying it for a while and my backpack is getting uncomfortable. Thank you. I don't know what to say. We do need it, but where is Christopher? Is he on his way back? I don't really think so. He said he needed a battery or for whatever he was going next. But he didn't mention the Far East Safe. Ah, I understand. I think I know where he's headed. He's one of those people trying to police the entire city, only now I understand that's not really possible. But he tries anyway, he's still more stubborn than most. Well, here's the serum. What do you mean by that? Not really possible. Well, we were attacked last night, right here in the safe. The streets are still clogged with blood and dead infected. If they could reach us here through all our patrols and security checkpoints, then what good is it for Christopher to secure some area blocks away? You're right. Securing things blocks away is probably stupid. Aren't there people who need defending there too? There are people who need defending everywhere, but wouldn't you put your own family first? Wouldn't you protect your own daughter before someone else's? Megan was attacked yesterday. She was bitten, now she's infected. I'm really sorry, I didn't know, but I guess he thought this place was secure. I'm sure he'd have you, he'd put you first if he'd known. Probably, but what good is that now? His daughter is infected and he still hasn't returned. I don't think I can deal with this alone. I need him here. Yeah, I don't really have any answers for you, ma'am, but I can offer my support if you need anything. Yeah, I guess I'll offer help. I might as well. That's how you get quests in games like this. Oh, thank you. It's very kind of you, but I couldn't accept it. You've done enough already. This serum will keep Megan going for nearly a month. I know Christopher couldn't have foreseen what would happen. I'm just tired and very upset. I never thought this would happen to her, at least not as long as I was around to protect her. Now I just feel panic and grief. She looks alright on the outside, but we all know this disease works. From now on, she'll need a steady supply of serum. That or a real cure. Yep. Well, the truth is I'm also infected. I understand how you feel about Megan and that you and Christopher need to make sure she has a reliable supply. Christopher didn't look like he had any problem collecting serum, though, so she should be safe for a while, at least. Oh, you're right. From now on, everyone is really oddly upbeat in this story. Alright, what else have we got? Would you mind taking a short trip? I know Christopher's itinerary. I can show you where he should be by now. I don't have any other way of letting him know what happened, or I'm not wording real well. Getting a little bit of a dry mouth. I don't really know how else to tell him what's been happening. And the others here have their own obligations. I can't think of anyone else to ask. Yeah, alright. Alright, yeah, this seems fine. I guess we'll quest and all that. What's your daughter doing? Oh, there's like a little person here. Like a little character model. Look at that. That's fancy. There's like a military person dying over here. And one writhing around over here. Good stuff. Hey, it's Grazia. Hey, Grazia, how you doing, bro? I need you to fix me. I'm broken in my organs. Ah, yes, I'm Dr. Grazia, the head of research team here in the Eastside Safe. Hi, my name is Michael Hodges. I'm looking for Andre Grazia. He considers the stranger. His presence means CJ succeeded, at least to some extent. Hi there, yes, I'm Andre Grazia. Your brother spoke of you often. I'm glad to finally meet you after all this time. Oh, this is unexpected. He never knew or had known his brother to speak kindly of him. I'm surprised he spoke of me at all. Anyway, I have a note from him that says I should try to find you in the Eastside Safe. I imagine you know about this, or his expedition? Yes, I knew of his mission, to save you. Until now, I didn't even know the outcome, let alone the details. Would you be willing to fill me in? Well, long story short, he found me, defended me, threw me off, or drew off the infected when we were about to be overrun. I have no idea where he is now or if he's even still alive, but I thank him every day. Because of his sacrifice, I still have my life, and hope. Ah, I understand now. He knew only one of you had a chance. I wonder whether he survived. He was a pretty resourceful guy, and even in his condition, he'd still be able to take care of himself. Ah, yes, I thought about that too. Although his injury and the fact he left me his journal might hurt his odds, I would have helped him if I'd had the chance. Right now, though, my goal is to get back to Chain's trail and reach his team. The more people looking out for him and his mission, the better. And he's got a better shot at that survival thing, you know? You know, Doctor? With your organs and you're not being infected? Oh, just like his brother, the restless drive to act. You're right. You should find him and protect his work. We need him to finish his research, hopefully find a cure. What research? My brother was just a medical, and he wasn't even medical, he's just some military guy. He's not some weird doctor. Or is he? Now I'm just getting all confused. Let me have a swig of my coffee. Yeah, you should find him and protect his work. We need him to finish this research and hopefully find a cure. Or a pure wait, what? Find a pure infected or the original point of infection for that to matter. Anything that can shed light on how this started would be an enormous help in ultimately ending it. I'm too old to carry a weight like this, but Chain can. He still has the will and the energy. The information I have is that he stopped at Memorial Sloan Kettering Cancer Center a few days ago. You should be able to catch up with him there if you can get there in the next few days. There's still a little time for you to rest. Alright, that all sounds pretty much, in order, I guess. I'll surely do that after I catch my breath for a bit. I feel it's important for me to learn more about what happened to CJ before I move on. I suspect he sent me here to gather all this information for some greater purpose. I could be wishfully thinking, though. That sort of thing wasn't in CJ's... This stuff assumes a lot. This really assumes a lot of people have a lot of information that I don't have. Well, you did well coming to me. I'll help you in any way I can. What do you want to know? Well, could I get some, I don't know, some serum? Because I'm dying? What can you tell me about my brother? I haven't seen him in years. I was unconscious when he rescued me. I never even got a chance to talk to him. Well, your brother's been in my care for a few years now. The army brought him here a few weeks after his head trauma. I guess as they tried to treat him and couldn't, so they dumped him here. For some reason, I got the impression they wanted him out of the way, though I couldn't tell you why. Some strange fellow brought him here. His friend, he said. His name was Jay or something similar. I thought I saw him tearing up when he left. Very secretive, the whole operation, that is. Much more so than the circumstances warranted. So he was still in the army when this thing started then. I knew he'd had to return from the front before it was over. He was wounded in action and couldn't continue where he was. Yeah, it was a leg injury that needed immediate attention. He was back in the country before the war was over. Thank God he was here when the outbreak happened. So what happened after that? My instructions were to keep him here and away from anything related to the army. You see, back then there was no information on how the infection came to be, or if it even really existed. It was just as this whole thing was beginning to take hold. What the heck? Oh, there's like a particle floating past me. This is just as the whole thing was starting to take hold. The virus wasn't public knowledge yet, and the only few cases had been reported. Being a doctor and having military training myself, I took the order seriously and made made sure he never knew who had brought him here or why. He certainly couldn't remember the facts himself, of course. Eventually I realized all the secrecy was worthless. These days, no one would care who CJ was or what he may have done. We're too busy looking over our shoulder to avoid getting attacked or infected. It's a different world now. This is getting thick and heavy all of a sudden, so there was some kind of conspiracy against my brother. Or something of that sort. I assume he meant something to the army back then. I think so. They wouldn't have bothered otherwise. Looking back, it's almost comical how the country focused on the smallest details while while a national crisis was unfolding right before our eyes. Even if we could have prevented it, everyone was so short-sighted we'd probably have missed our chance. It's a shame we only see that now and that most of us are dead or infected, isn't it? Yeah, you're right about that. You know, I'm infected as well. I was already bitten when CJ found me. I'm using Serum to hold it off. But I have a personal investment in finding a... Of course you do. Everyone does. The world is dying. Of course you want to find a cure. That's just crazy talk. Alright, so what do we got here? I'm sorry to hear that. I wouldn't have known if you hadn't told me. My apologies, but we don't have any serum to spare. I am almost dead, sir. There are a few fellows who need it on a daily basis. I may be able to offer you some other supplies for the road, though. Alright, yay. Thanks. Anything you can spare would be welcome. Do you have any other information about my brother? Sure, here you go. In regards to your brother, that's all I know. I took care of him and we became friends. I guess he'd been feeling underutilized all this time. He kept writing in his journal as a way of keeping focused and current. But he couldn't really be of help to anyone until the news about you and Shane arrived. He told me where he was headed and was gone before I could blink. Oh, so Shane is the guy who's like researching stuff or something. Now here you are alive. The more I think about it, the more I think he deserves the sainthood. But we've been talking for 5 minutes. What's sainthood? Just settle your... This is not the time for sainthood, Grandpa. We're trying to murder the zombies. Of course he knew his brother better than Gratia. It looks as though his brother has spent all these years washing his sins away. Trust me, CJ's no saint, but I'll always be in his debt for what he did for me. Thank you for everything, Dr. Gratia. Remember what you told me. Yeah, what's up with this Dr. Chains dude? Well, we all hope he's the savior that we need and the savior that the world deserves. He's acknowledged as the foremost expert in his field. He was one of the first to develop a method of distilling and manufacturing the current serum, and he and his team created a toolkit now used to extract it from infected blood. I imagine if he can't find the answer, no one will. I know that part of the story from him. I've been working to safeguard his knowledge and get him whatever he needs in order to create a real cure. It's very brave of you to take that on. Way back when Shane and I spoke, he mentioned he was looking for a pure infected. The virus suffers from DNA modifications within host organisms. We've never been able to extract a pure strain from any of our subjects. He predicted a pure infected would exist, though I'm not sure how he reached that conclusion. Distance and age really get to you, you know? Oh yeah, this empty world's taken a toll on all of us, Doctor. Well, you did well coming to me. I'll help you in any way Yes, I know. I'm done here. We're good. Goodbye. This is all right. I'm gonna try and sleep. Because, well, otherwise, I'm probably gonna die. I don't want to die. So how do I rest here? How can I... Oh, here we go. I want to rest for... Sure, why not? Let's rest for a good 8 hours. Really? That was supposed to half my infection. Not make it substantially worse. How much serum do I don't have it... Really? Seriously? So the screen cap that I was shown basically said that if you get well rested, it'll fill up your stuff and half your infection rate. But I guess that doesn't matter right now. Well, poo. I guess we'll just explore what's left of this town. I slept for like a good 8 hours, but I guess I need 17 hours to survive in this world. Alright, well, what's over here? This is a house. Let's go looting. Let's go rob the place. That's weird. Why are you clustered in the back? Is this like your FAP station? James Young. Hi there, stranger. If your passion is sharp edges or blunt objects, facing down infected less than 2 meters away, or a body trained for close combat, you've come to the right man. I'll teach you all it's... Oh, this is a guy that teaches me melee things. I don't really need that right now. Hi there, stranger. If an education is what you're looking for, when you come to the right place, let me teach you how to become harder, to break, quicker to strike, and... Alright. I guess he gave me a quest. So what's that quest looking like? Hidden Dragon. Learn the Crouching Tiger Doctrine, then return to Mike and Upper East Side safe to increase skill. Okay. So I'm gonna become a martial artist in the apocalypse. There's just a bunch of really enthusiastic people who are like, yes! Crouching Tiger Hidden Marmoset. Come learn the powers of the Far East in a time when we thought they were still communists. Yep, that's basically the time period we're in. Hey, what you doing in here? You pooping? Hi, friend. Leonard Shepard. Hi there, stranger. You've chosen the path of the true survivor, the path of a heavy... Oh, get at it. Okay. Okay, I'm getting a little over-enveloped in all this stuff right now. This guy... Okay, so these are all, like, people that... I'm looking for more of, like, a shop vendor to get rid of some junk. Maybe get some serum. Maybe get my organs back to where they were before. Yeah. Or alternatively, I want to go... What's going on here? Let's go. I can't seem to walk through that little walkway. Yeah, there's a few little jankinesses here and there. So, I need to get a hold of the subway station. Okay, I guess I have access to the subway now for quick traveling. How do I get to this other building? Are there friends in here for me? Ah, a vendor. So, what do I want to sell you? I don't really need these batteries, so you can have that stuff. Oh, thank goodness I can get some serum. Oh, goody. Oh, goody. Alright, well, what do I not want then? Because some of this stuff is just junk. Alright, I'll get rid of that thing, and I have 3 of these, so I'll just dump these extra kits that I don't need. I'm gonna dump this weapon that's, like, almost dead. And now I'm pretty good to go on weaponry for a long while. What else can I part with? I guess I'll probably stick with... I got all that serum. Just from selling some junk. Hot diggity. Alright, that worked out pretty good. Thanks, bro. Okay, I need to inject myself. Inject me. Oh, thank goodness. Now I'm not bleeding to death slowly and horribly. Still really high on the... There we go. I was gonna say, still really high on the infection rate, though. Which is not very good. So how much do I need to... Oh, really? And my next shot costs 5 frickin' serum? Holy crap. Alright, well, what's over here? This is where the doctor was. I guess I'll load up on a couple of quests while I'm here. I might as well. It's all part of the experience, right? So, yeah. There's the trader down in there. And there's another house thing here. What's in here? Is it full of the young people? Doing young people smoochy things? Probably. This seems like a house where you do that sort of business. Pumping and sliding and jiving and working and flirping. Apparently I can't get into this house to inspect the young people and all the stuff that they're doing. Well, I'm gonna equip that battery. I think before I leave the town, I'm gonna equip this other... Or what? What just happened? I had like a weird blip on my screen. That's odd. Alright, well, whatever. Probably won't show up on the recording, so who cares? Alright. What was your deal? My rifle trading is a bit rusty. Alright, I got a quest from you. We'll just see what we can get here. Alright, so now I got some missions to, like, learn some specific stuff out in the woods. Perfect, I guess. So where am I headed now? I need to reach the MSKC Center. I've completed this. Or have I? There are 2 ways to reach the east side safe. One that passes through the dark, closed tunnels of the sewers, and the other is the ground fully exposed on the broken road. For now, I think the sewers are my best chance. So our primary mission now, it looks like, is to find Dr. Chain to offer our help and protect him in his research. And so that basically says, humanity's odds of survival are slim, but they'll increase tenfold if Dr. Chain reaches his objective. I should try to gather information and maybe even assistance on my way to rejoin him. Alright, that sounds pretty straightforward. Where do I need to go to get to him? Upper East Side Sewer, Central Park. Can I zoom out on this map? I really can't. So I'm here on East Side. Now I need to get to this center. So where's my objective right now? Do I have to track one of these specifically? Find Christopher Rayner, Hidden Dragon. Alright, that could have been a little bit more descriptive. Do I have to go back in the sewer? Gosh, I hope I don't. So, what's my options? Well, I'll figure that out next time. I just realized that we're at the end of this episode, so that's it for this one, ladies and gentlemen. I've been your host, Larry, the Delectable Chupacabra Man. Thanks for joining me on this adventure through I Shall Remain. I'll catch you guys and gals next episode, so until then, toodaloo!